What's up, YouTube? Today I got this 2015 Nissan Altima with a 2.5 liter 4-cylinder. Today I'm going to be servicing the front brakes and rotors. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe so I continue to make videos like this to make your life easier. Let's get started. And the reason why we're changing these rotors is, one, they're pulsating real bad, and two, they're all grooved up and they got a lot of hot spots in them. When they get like that, you can't machine them. As a matter of fact, when you start machining them, you take more metal off and they're going to get thinner. Less metal means quicker warpage. So most of the time we don't cut rotors here unless they have very low miles on them. But like I said, even then, when you start cutting rotors, they get a lot thinner, so they're going to warp up even faster. So, and rotors today for most cars like this are pretty cheap. So we always give the customer, the option to decide what they want to do. And if they just wanted to do pads, that's fine too. But I let them know that the pads are going to wear funny, and I also let them know that it's probably still going to be shaking. Well, probably no, it will be still shaking because I drove this beforehand. And these grooves are going to make those brake pads wear prematurely as well. Enough talk, let's do this. First thing we're going to do is I'm going to turn this wheel all the way out so I can get better access to these caliper bolts. We're going to take a 14 millimeter. Take this bottom bolt loose. Swing your caliper up. No need to take the top bolt loose. Just pull your slide out. Still got plenty of grease on it, so we're not worried about greasing them. Take your little piston pusher backer tool or C-clamp or even a big pair of channel locks, whatever tool you have available to you, and push this back. Reset it for the new pads. Alright, take your other old pad out. Now we're going to take a 22 millimeter and take this caliper bracket off so we can get this rotor out of our way. Making sure you don't lose your washer. Alright, since they provided us with some new clips on these calipers, I'm going to go ahead and use them because these look pretty rough. Generally, if they don't look that bad, I just reuse them. But this car has over 200,000 miles on it, so I'm going to change them. Make sure you push them all the way down to where they seat. Okay. Now, pull your rotor off. And if it's stuck, just take a hammer and smack it a few good times. Just compare your new rotor. Looks good to me. Take you a couple rags. You get the Cosmoline, the oil they put on the rotors to keep them from rusting on the shelf. You don't want that getting on your new pads because it will overheat the rotor and warp it right back up. You don't have to have brake cleaner. You can take it to your kitchen sink or your bathtub with some Dawn dish soap or equivalent. Alright. Started a few turns. Tighten them real good, preferably with a long breaker bar. Now, these little tabs right here. I'm going to start with the top first, that way you don't have to use a screwdriver. You can use the pad as your tool. This spring right here on the top, this one goes on the outside to keep the pad from touching the rotor all the time, and this other one goes underneath the clip. That's why I did this, the top first. Same with the inside. Come on, baby. Yeah, the inner one's always harder because you can't really see what you're doing. Bring that a little bit up. Alright, guess I'm gonna have to get on my knees here. Oh, I see what's happening. There we go. Alright. Yeah, that was kind of a... don't want to say the B word, but you know what I'm saying. Alright, swing your caliper over. Make sure the boot seats over it all the way so you seal out moisture. A little 14. Snug it down. I'm going to check the top bolt too. Even though I didn't take that loose, it's good practice. Alright, we're just going to put our wheel back on. I'm not going to show you how to do that. Anyways, hope you like this video. I hope it's been informative. Y'all please check like. Y'all please subscribe. Have a good day. Peace out, YouTube.